Well, just a second there, Professor. We fixed the glitch.
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch once again. And what do I have for you today? EHG, the studio behind LE, dropped patch 1.0.4.2, which reverted a previous change. And this should be a fairly quick video. I will do some reading at the beginning and then kind of the cliff notes at the end. And it's a very interesting post. You kind of get to see the wheels turning behind the scenes. So let's get into this right now. Hello travelers, in today's hotfix we are reverting the change of the cost of Glyphs Despair prophecies. With this we wanted to talk a bit about why this change made it in the Last Epoch patch, similar changes, and a bit more about our specific reasoning behind them. So here we go. This is the part I want to read. This change, favor cost of Glyph of Despairs, didn't have anything to do with Merchants Guild MG at least. We weren't aware of any significant issue being caused by MG players swapping to abuse this. We believe MG already had a very good pathway for Glyph of Despair with the Vault of Uncertain Fates, so it wouldn't have been benefiting from the prophecy by swapping. Basically, people are claiming that EHG has made this decision because of MG. And they actually put out this post saying, no, this was not the plan. Or we didn't make this change because of MG. We made the plan prior to 1.0. This was actually something we decided before 1.0, that the favor cost was too low for this reward, along with other adjustments in late pass. However, with the post-launch changes / fixes, this was as soon as it made its way through the pipeline, with our priority fixes pushing their way ahead of it. So this was purely in regards to its own balance within Circle of Fortune. One of the discussions this has already stated internally regarding the review with these delayed adjustments. Okay, so it was already in the pipeline. The change was made before 1.0, got stuffed in the pipeline, and just finally got out without further design review or timing. We'll be keeping a better eye out for the delay change like this. All right, it was not because of MG. And Mike actually discussed this, which I put in my last dev chat video on Friday's live stream. Arena key sale prices. Now, I'm not going to read this, okay? I'm not going to read this. And I just want to be clear, if you do go down into the comment sections, there's some people that are pretty pissed. There's some people pretty pissed. But ultimately, this is what you need to know. And this isn't even just about keys. This is about all gear or items inside of LE. Arena keys were never meant to be a method to farm gold, and it had reached a point of prominence that even MG players had begun to feel the need to swap to COF to leverage it. And again, this isn't even just about keys. Shards, commons, magic, rare, unique, set, exalted, it doesn't matter what the item is. Selling items are never supposed to be the way that you get gold, ever. It's supposed to be about boss drops and killing enemies. So the fact that people were abusing, I'm not saying abusing, that's the wrong word. The fact that people realized that keys gave so much gold, of course they started farming keys to make the gold. So they're just reeling in really any item that has a high gold sell price. All right. Mid-cycle changes. Now, these paragraphs here basically talk about how key gold prices and Glyph of Despair don't hurt any builds. So, you know, it's not like you're running a key build and now that build doesn't work. These are the type of changes you're going to see mid-cycle because it doesn't have anything to do with any form of builds. And they're always open for debate, and I kind of agree with this. Our intention with mid-cycle changes from the survey is to avoid nerfs to the power level of characters or moment-to-moment gameplay. We will still do changes that are buffs. These are guides, not rules, and we will exercise discretion. So basically, they will continue to fix any bugs, and these types of things they will continue to fix. So the overall changes: reverted favor cost increase on Glyph of Despair prophecies. Please note the approximate 3 hours after the patch, yada, yada, yada. And again, there's some fun comments if you want to go read it. So just a little more behind the scenes on 1.0.4.2. They're killing the cost or the sale cost of keys, and they're reverting the previous change, and they will continue to make these style of changes into the future. And honestly, I don't even think, like, I get why they want to continue to be transparent. They want to overly communicate, but I think on this one, they probably could have just put it out there in the little hotfix notes. I'm done. Said it was going to be a short video. Please consider subscribing. Check out the Patreon. And believe it or not, day 25 of the subathon. Yes, my 1.0 subathon for Last Epoch is at day 25 right now. 5 hours on the clock. So might be finishing today. Come hang out if you want to see what's going on. And we're still doing giveaways. I'm done. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.